What's going on? Gen X Army Vet here with a video from TikTok. I posted a video about this lady, I believe yesterday or day before yesterday, about how people sell their food stamps to get money, and now those same people are complaining about people making fun of them because of the whole SNAP benefits is ending or on pause until the government shutdown is complete. So I'm gonna play the initial video, her response to it, and then a follow up to that. So without further ado, let's get into it.
So we got people out here crashing out because a lot of people are not showing any sympathy for the possibility of those people that get food stamps not getting them in the month of November. You know how many people I've seen sell food stamps to get their hair done, nails done, their toes done, buy an outfit to go to the club, drugs? A lot.
This was the initial message right here that a lot of people gave her backlash on. So I just figured I'd play you that little bit, and then I'll play you the follow-on video as far as her responding to it.
And Viv ruffled a lot of fellas with my video yesterday. I didn't mean to offend. Yeah, that's a lie. I did. I did. But you know what? I pissed a lot of people off, but I spoke no lies. No one called me a liar. Not one single solitary person called me a liar because I didn't lie about anything I said. I said it wasn't everybody. But I said those are the people why a lot of us don't give two fucks about what's going on right now. Because where's your outcry about all these government workers that aren't getting paid? Again, they got families too. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't saying shit about them. What about that girl lady across the street that her Social Security just enough to pay her bills, but she don't have no money to eat, buy food, but the government gonna offer her $13 but you across the street that won't work and getting $1,500 exactly. And buy 10-pack of noodles and feed your kids noodles and damn cookies and crackers and Pop-Tarts while you eating steak and crab legs, but you won't work.
Yeah, you gotta think about that, because like a lot of these people, that's what they do. They'll buy, this big ass freaking value pack of like 50 packs of noodles in a case for like $5, and they'll use that to feed their kids for half the month. While she, on the other hand, is buying steak, lobsters, and all this other shit, and buying it for whoever she's fucking at the time. She buy him stuff, but the kids herself are getting all that unhealthy stuff. That's what's happening. And the same thing. So they sell it, their food stamps, to get hair, nails, and all this other stuff done. So, and she speaks up about it. Like, we as a black people can't speak on certain things that we see, the degeneracy, because we're always, we're the sellouts and all this other bullshit.
Sent me a clip. Well, 70% of the people that are on public assistance work. Yeah, the veterans and the fucking seniors. Because these motherfucking young people are not working. Mm-hmm. You can miss me with that shit. So yeah, maybe you're towing the line, but yeah, 90% of these bitches are not doing it. I've seen people come in here on that public assistance with utility checks, cash the checks and buy liquor. I've seen that. I know people that got put out of Section 8 because they wouldn't pay $50 a month. So they let them ride for 6 whole fucking months. So when they get to $300 and you put them out. $50 fucking dollars. But you got people paying $2,000 for rent. $1,500. Some people are struggling to pay $8,000. Yeah. Oh, you've never seen any struggles. The fuck you lie. I've seen struggles, but I've worked. I struggled and got through it. Okay, yeah, that part. I fed veterans. I've helped veterans find housing. I've helped the battered women. I took people in my house and fed their asses, but they were grateful motherfuckers. There's too many people out there abusing the system, and they're not grateful. I knew a lady, I took her to a food pantry. She was picking and choosing what's in the box. I don't want that.
Somebody who don't have shit, picking and choosing at a pantry, saying what they don't want, although they're the ones in need. The whole phrase, beggars can't be choosy. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, all that type of stuff. And we got people out here that have nothing, and yet they're still, only in America could do shit like that. Where you have nothing, and yet you still afforded the opportunity to be picky. Wild.
I don't like this. We don't eat that. If you're hungry, you'll eat. So we don't want you to go hungry because they say you sound heartless. But the Bible does say, 2 Thessalonians 3:10, he that does not work shall not eat. So God said that, so I guess he's heartless too. Yeah, okay. So we don't want you to go hungry. The government, make this go viral. Give their asses some MREs. you won't go hungry. Oh, for you civilians, that's meals ready to eat. I ate plenty of them. I was in the military, and they pretty good. Oh, I can't have that. My kids got allergies. Oh, you allergic to peaches? Well, give me them peaches. You take this brownie. Fuck you say. Yeah. Oh, so whenever they fix this shit and you happen to get some more food stamps, yeah, put stipulations on that shit. No snacks. Food. Yeah.
That's the thing. When they fix it, people need to get their shit together. Okay, they turned it back on. Let me get my stuff. Let me buy the food I need, and let me get out there and start finding a job. Let me find some alternative way to make money and have income. Because you gotta think about it. The last 4 or 5 presidencies, there's always been a government shutdown. The government shut down, so does the food assistance, all other stuff. So no one thinks to have an alternate way to get money until it's too late, and then they want to blame everybody else. It's called having a safeguard. Something happens, bam, we can activate Plan B. We have dried food stored up. We have canned food stored up. It can go into that, but people don't think about stuff like that. It's always the right here, right now. We never worry about if something were to happen. You got those doomsday preppers. Sometimes they do take it too far overboard, but at the same time too, though, you're not going to see doomsday preppers complaining about food. Because those mugs, they got food for a year easily. So there's that.
Yeah. So yeah, I do want my seniors to have their food stamps. I do want my veterans to have their food stamps. And if you have a valid disability, yes, I want you to have the food stamps. But all this abuse needs to be stopped. This shit needs to be revamped. So I said what I said. I make no apologies. Somebody said I was coming from white privilege. I was speaking from white privilege.
She's black though.
Yeah, no. You can't tell this today in my face, but my grandfather was Caucasian, but you didn't know that.
That's another thing with black people. Because it's got to be black people to say that. Because we always, we say something, oh, you're a coon, you're this. I say it in every video. Oh, you're bootlicking. Oh, so you think that you're better than us. No, you speak a fact, and black people, they don't look at the message, never read the message. Same thing what happened with a video I did yesterday, where a woman spoke out about she didn't want children, her son dating a certain type of, girl, black girl, and people attacked it as she's being racist. They completely let the message go over her head, just like what's going on with this lady. She said what she said. They didn't attack the message. They attacked her for saying the message, holding the mirror up to themselves. They didn't want to see it. So, oh, I got to attack you because I don't like what you said. But like she said, she didn't lie about it. She works at this liquor store or grocery store, whatever the case is. She sees this on a daily basis. She's given her recollection of what she sees. She knows what's going on. And yet people still want to, call her out, call her names because of it.
So, but he took care of his family. Hello. So yeah, no. So y'all can miss me with that shit. So if I offended anybody, oh well. I spoke my truth.
She's definitely.
I spoke what a lot of people were thinking. And somebody said,
she's an older Gen Zer. I'm a younger Gen Zer. Because Gen Z ended... No, not Gen Z. I'm sorry. Gen Xer. Gen X ended on 1980. I was born in 78. So she has to be the 65 era or maybe even a later boomer. A couple years before Gen X actually started. So she doesn't care because, we know what struggle is like growing up.
I was a disgrace to my race. First of all, I didn't call it race. I didn't say it's black people. I didn't say it's white people. I didn't say nothing. I just
Definitely
said
a black person
these people are doing this. I never called the race. But if you read my comments, a lot of people, the other persuasion, the Caucasians, said, yeah, I had a cousin that did it. I had my mom lie. Yeah, so yeah, it's everybody. But yeah, how am I disgracing my race? So that means you felt some kind of way. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so yeah. So y'all can miss me with the bullshit. You can kiss my entire black ass and the white, bright privilege side. Y'all can kiss that side too. Yeah. And y'all can miss me with all that bullshit because I said what I said and I make no apologies. So, yeah, y'all be all right. Bye.
Yup, that's my generation. It's got to be one of the earlier Gen Xers because we don't give a fuck. Later, we need you in the government. I'll vote for you. What did she say? I would vote for you too. The realer picture. Me too. Here's a thought. Instead of giving cash on a SNAP card, the government should give each person a home box of food that has meat, fruit, vegetables, bread, rice, and beans. That's a win on both sides. Yes, that's what states should do. Give them this. There's no excuse. Here's your food. Your monthly rations or every 2 weekly rations, bi-weekly rations. Bam, there you go. They can't complain about it. Go out there and get a job. But they're not going to do that. I don't like this type of cheese. I don't like this type of bread. We got picky fuckers that need shit, but they want to be picky. Only in America can we do this. Hold on, let's go. Here's what that food list should look like. Let's check it out. Yeah, looks legit. This would be something. Yeah, this would be something like this. But Americans being American, we're not gonna do shit like that. I think that's more than fair. Exactly. If they were to do that, it keeps the farmers and all these other people in business too, because not only are they supplying to the grocery stores, they're supplying to the government to be able to provide this stuff, and therefore there's money being exchanged. Everybody has a job, and those people that are getting this food at their homes that need it, they can still go out there and work. But that's the thing. They don't want to work. They've gotten so comfortable not doing a damn thing, but getting all this free money every month. And now we got a president and an administration that's in office that's holding these people to the fire and making them accountable for their actions. They want to push back. Oh, no, work. No, we don't want it. We don't want it. That's what's going on right now. Thank you for speaking on as veterans, because somehow we're always left out of the conversation. We have endured years of things that have left us disabilities, and we're unable to work, God forbid. We get a 10% rating from the VA now that we're disqualified from getting government assistance like EBT or Section 8. It's like me. I get 100%. So I can't qualify for none of this extra shit, like EBT or none of that. Not that I want it or need it, but I know I can't get it. The higher your rating, the more likely you're not going to be able to get something. Like they say, 10%, they can't get it. But it's weird, but yeah. Yeah, people complain, all the ones that have affected everyone else because they sat on these benefits for years and years, and now it's time to get off. They don't care about the next person in the same situation, because if they did, they would have proved their situation with the time limit. Exactly. Now that we got, like say President Trump, he put it into play 2 years. You have 2 years to get this shit worked out. And people complain about it. They have 700 something days to figure this shit out. And that's not enough time for them. It just shows that they are so lazy, or so stuck in their ways of having everything handed to them, that they don't want to do nothing. It's like, there are jobs out there. 2 years. Think about it. You can get a freaking associate's degree in 2 years. You become a plumber. You can become, HVAC. You can do all these things in 2 years. A nursing assistant in 2 years. People still don't want to do it. Granted, they're the ones that are disabled. They can't do it. No problem. We got that. Same thing with veterans. People with mental illness, the elderly, got it. It's the young ones, the able-bodied people. They're the ones that are lazy, that don't want to do a damn thing. That's the ones we're talking about. But yeah, it's just like the level of laziness is just, it is wild.
I also want to address some of these comments in my timeline. Y'all not hurt my feelings. I want y'all to know that, right? Okay, so
tell them.
Now that that's out the way, the one person that said I was judging the poor, I didn't judge anybody. I made facts. I made some statements, and it was no judgment in that.
See, like they never get the message. You have to. A lot of people just don't, reading comprehension, communication comprehension. They don't understand words. When somebody says things, words have meaning. She says something, and they can't understand what she's saying. So, you're judging the poor. She never said that. She said people come in with their food stamps. They sell it to get money to buy drugs, to buy alcohol, to buy hair, weave, all other bullshit. That's what she said. Nothing in there about the poor. You guys just saw the video. You can go back. I'm going to have the links in the description box of this video. Go back and see all of her videos. She said nothing about judging anybody. She's saying what these people are doing with that money. That's exactly what she spoke on. And yet they still, you can't say this, you can't say that.
I said what I said, and I said that's the reason why 238 million people don't give two fucks. That's what I said. You know, so I didn't judge anybody. So if you felt judgment by anything I said, the problem is you. That's it.
Tell them.
So I just say the facts. The person that said I was a disgrace to my race. Why? Because an African American woman stepped up to the table and told the fucking truth.
Tell them.
Because I had one guy say he said the same thing, and they called him a racist.
Yep. When a white person says it, he's a racist. Indian person, Asian person, whatever. Anybody but black, they're a racist. When I said it, like in my videos, like she's saying it, we're the coons. It's the same thing.
It's not black. It's not just white. It's not the Arabs is taking advantage of the system. It's everybody. Everybody that's on that shit. There is a group of people that are taking advantage of this. So out of that 42 million people that might not get the public assistance this month, about 30 million of them are taking advantage of the system. Facts. So, you know, don't approach me at the grocery store about buying your food stamps. I'm already paying for the first batch. Why would I pay for it again? So this is the stuff that people see, and that's why they don't give two fucks. You know, somebody told me, you don't care about what about the women, battered women and stuff like that. Looking at me, you couldn't tell that I was in an abusive relationship at one point in time. Got the fuck out. Yeah, it's not that easy for some people. No, it's not. But I have helped battered women get out of situations, and I have tried to help battered women that wouldn't get out of the situation. So, you know, so I can comment on that, but I will start a fire on TikTok, and y'all not ready for what I have to say. So I'm going to leave that alone. You know, and Michael Jackson said it best in the 80s. He said, if you can't feed the baby, then don't have the baby. And don't think maybe if you can't feed the baby. So y'all dependent on the government to take care of your children.
Yeah. Well, you can't feed the baby, don't have the baby. Yet they have a 5, 6, 10. I know because I see the videos of TikTok. I see the news article. I see them in the news where this mother, she had like 14 kids. They're living in a 1-bedroom hotel room. And she was complaining about the heating went out in their van. So they had to go get a room. That's actually happening. If you can't afford the one, why do you think you can afford 14? And you say, oh, where the daddies? Where the daddies at? Daddy apparently passed away or some shit. That's one of the daddies. The other one, she doesn't know because she's out there fucking around. When we put ourselves in these situations and then we want someone to come bail us out every fucking time.
When 38 million people got to take care of their own families. That's all I'm saying. So I was just speaking for the other half of the majority. Because if a white person said it, they're racist. If a black person say it, she's a disgrace to her community, to her race. I don't give a fuck. Guess what? I got both of them in my family. So guess what? One half is okay with me. The other half, I can give two fucks. So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like the guy said I was speaking from white privilege. That was a dumb ass statement. Because I'm not white. Yeah, I come from a mixed background, but I don't identify as white. I don't. And so I don't know where you got that from. Maybe some shit that I said struck a nerve, but yeah, okay. I'll be from white privilege. Thank you, dumbass. But if you got a relationship, you got a boyfriend. He might not be your child's father, but he got a boyfriend and he's laying up next to you every day and every night. What the fuck is he doing? If he's not helping you, you need another man.
Cooking.
Because you got single women out there that are hustling every day to take care of their kids. You got couples, married couples that are out there hustling every day to take care of their kids. And then you got these 42 million people over here complaining because the government may not help them take care of their kids. Nobody wants to hear that. So if you're going through, fine. We hate that you're going through. But 238 million people have been going through and are still going through, and they make it work. So guess what? Your child's not going to have those Lunchables. They're going to have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Your child's not going to have those Hot Pockets. Okay, they're going to have beans and rice. You know, they're going to have those pizza rolls. They're going to have hot dogs and beans. So it can be done. It might not be what you want, but you will be fed. So stop moaning and groaning. Somebody crashing out talking about they're going to do a mass theft. So again, you're out there trying to steal something that you haven't earned or worked for. Make that make sense. To feed my kids. No, you feed your kids. Walmart doesn't have to feed your kids. You have to feed your kids. So you're going to go steal it versus go work for it.
Man, you cannot say she's not lying in this. She's telling them the facts. And people don't, again, they don't want to have that mirror held up to their face and see that they're the problem. They're the issue. Not the government, not everybody else around them. they're their own worst enemy, and yet they don't want to do for themselves.
They can't catch us all, but the ones that follow that shit up and you get caught, I hope you get no bail. I'll sit there and I'll go. Because some of you people just don't want to apply yourselves. Y'all don't want to go out there and get a job. And that's all the American people are asking you to do. Go out there and get a job. Help yourself. Somebody, like I said, 70% of the people work. No. Maybe that's what it's supposed to be, but no. So, with that being said, if you don't like shit that I say on my timeline, scroll the fuck on. Because I'm not only going to tell you the truth.
Her.
And if you don't want to hear the truth, scroll the fuck on. You don't have to comment. Because your comment is not keeping me up at night. All I'm going to do is comment on your comment and piss you off that much more.
That's exactly what I do.
So, with that being said, and Viv is out. Guess what? I have to go to work. So, y'all have a blessed day. And for all my followers, we going to get through this.
Yes, we
all
are.
our working people that out there taking care of families, we going to get through this like we always. With our heads held high, 10 toes down, grinding. So, for y'all, I love y'all. And we going to keep on keeping on. And y'all have a blessed day now.
Boy, she cooked with these comments. If the shoe fits, that's the thing. It does, and they don't like the way it feels. Off topic. I love your eyeshadow. It's gorgeous. Thank you for staying on business. We are a military family and may not be paid, but we are not online complaining about stealing. Exactly. It just shows you the type of people that's out there. I can't give you, give it to me. I'm gonna go steal it. They put effort into go steal some shit. Why not put that same effort into grabbing a job? It's just that brain housing group is just not, you're not braining up here. You're not thinking, people. Other half, you're right. This is supposed to be an assistant until you can find, until you find better means. That's what it is. They give you this to help you out, to help you get your finances up, get a better job if you need to, or get another job if you need to support yourself on your own. It's not supposed to be continuously sustaining your way of life. And that's what people gotten so used to because of previous, Democratic administrations. Now we got a Republican in office again. Say, no, we're done with that. We are done with that. So yeah, that's pretty much what she's saying. She's staying on business. That's what I do. You come with me all you want in the comments, but look at all my statements, all I've said in the past about other videos. I wasn't lying about it. People just don't want to hear it. So they try to call your name. They try to attack your character. But I don't care. Like I said, I'm a Gen X. We don't give a fuck. So anyway, comment down in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Give me a thumbs up. It helps a brother out. Like I said, her videos are going to be in the description box below. So check them out. See exactly what she said. And until next time, peace.